A man who is milking the society to get fame. To get fame. He wants to be Mohbad, but he can never be Mohbad. He can never be. He's building a church under G with your money. Why don't you just come out and tell the society you are building a church, support me to build a church? Those gullible Christians will do that because of their faith in God. But you are using a dead boy's body to milk the society, and we are going to stop you. J. Aloba, be careful before you drive yourself into the den of EFCC. People are watching your every move.
At the onset of justice for Mohbad, a man popularly known as Africa TV CEO injected himself into it, and is also known as 70-30. Now, that came as a result of his percentage quota system. He had invited Mohbad's father, and he sold Mohbad's father this 70-30 pitch. In fact, he said Mohbad's father was the one that brought in his own lawyer. Obviously, if he doesn't understand what Mr. African TV CEO is saying, definitely want to bring in his lawyer. He brought in his lawyer back then. They had an agreement. In fact, Mohbad's father signed. In this agreement, it states that Mohbad's estate, music catalog, and everything that concerns Mohbad will be handled by this Africa TV CEO. They said they are going to build Mohbad some statue, in fact, museum, and I'm kind of wondering, Mohbad, it is justice for Mohbad that we are talking about. Okay, if he wants to immortalize Mohbad, it's okay. But what has Mohbad done in that industry? Yes, Mohbad has been around several top artists in Nigeria, but people barely know who Mohbad is, not until after his demise. I do not have any problem in immortalizing Mohbad if it is necessary. But what is this 70-30? What is 70-30? The percentage that will go to African TV CEO and the percentage that will go to Mohbad's father and, of course, Mohbad's father's lawyer. Well, all of their plan and everything did not fly. The first problem and issue they had was when Mohbad's father decided to go on several platforms to express his thoughts, his opinion, his pain. This didn't go down well with African TV CEO, man. He called Mohbad's father. In fact, Mohbad's father was on one of these, and he got a call from this same man telling him, "Mister, we will take you to court. You are breaching the terms and conditions of the contract that you signed with us. You brought in your lawyer, we read, and we signed it. Part of the contract states that you cannot have your views heard without our consent. We are the one to manage your utterances. You cannot, you should not. If you do, well, you will have to meet us in court." This didn't go down well with Mohbad's father. It got to a point, Mohbad's father disregarded African TV CEO, and he said what he did with African TV CEO on one of the platforms. And the same platform had invited African TV CEO, man. All of this is still on justice for Mohbad. But it seems the shadow of all that happened in the past, it is kind of still rubbing on Mr. African TV CEO because he's yet to get away from the whip that he has been getting all this while. So he has this to say. Let us listen to him, and we will be talking more.
40 points characteristics of criminally minded Joseph Aloba. I'll be dropping them one day at a time, 1 point a day for you to meditate on. Mostly those of you that are gullible, Gullible Nigerians who are being ripped off, taken advantage of because we are sentimental, emotional people. I give you credit for your empathy, just like me, Lady Harris, Paprano, Adenike, Ayamyinka. Those of us that are empathetic about the demise of Ileriolu Aloba, people taking advantage of our empathy. I'm going to show you 40 things about Joseph Aloba. Now, for Yeti who just came up to try and be the good, Miss Too Goody Little Shoe. You've been on Gotisness platform and other platform. I can't even browse through the streets of TikTok without the dogs of Joseph Aloba calling me names. I haven't been talking about Aloba for maybe quite some time now because I'm back in Belgium. I'm back to work. And I'm on my desk since 7 o'clock, being distracted from work because of this issue, but it's okay. So I can't even browse through TikTok without the dogs calling me Ole 419. Do you understand what that does to your business if you're in my position? Do you understand what it does to your client? Do you even understand what it does to your workers and your wife who has to listen to people calling you Ole 419, Onikoko? Do you understand? You cannot. You cannot understand because you are delusional. You pretend that you want justice and you don't understand that justice for one is justice for all. Justice for one is justice for all. You don't sit in the coven, like they say, calling me 70-30 Ole at the detriment to my business. I've been in business before Joseph Aloba born Ileriolu Aloba. My business has been existing before Mohbad was born. And you think calling me 70-30 Ole, 50-60, 90-90, do you think is justified? And the dog master, Joseph Aloba, never came out to say, this man came to do business with me. I feel comfortable with another group or whatever, and it's over. He sends out his dogs, and he confirmed it yesterday. And I can play for you his audio right now. I can play it, it's queued. Where he said he came out for me yesterday because of Gotisne. Because of Gotisne. Not even because of anything between me and him. For you, Yeti, dumb, numb nut, who wants to defend what you don't know. I'll play it for you in his own words. Because of Nkoto Sofun Gotisne, ni mo se fe blast. Which is to tell you that he's been the one sending out all those baby pork and all those little cultists that are marauding on the streets of TikTok. Their grandmaster just showed his face yesterday. The grandmaster cultist pretending to be mourning, he confirmed it yesterday. And I'll play it for you right now so everybody listen to snippet what he said. Ṣé ti gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe mention láti snare ló jẹ́ kí n fẹ́ blast man yẹn. Yeti or Jetty or Butty, whatever your name is. It's not about me and him. Because I've kept my tongue. I beat my tongue since November. Don't want to defame. Don't want to talk about this man. Every now and then, one or two words may come out. But now I'm coming up with 40 points. Characteristics of Joseph Aloba that you need to be aware of. Nigerians abroad, they're taking advantage of you. This man thought he could rip me off coming from abroad. He thought I was going to come from abroad and drop money on his lap because he lost his son. Ọmọ Èkó ni mí bàbá Mohbad. Ó lè gbà mí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Oh, lè gbá mi bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. I came to help your son, not you. Characteristics of J. Aloba that will teach those gullible followers the personality of whom they are dealing with. You made a mistake, J. Aloba, trying to defend Gotti Snell and trying to throw me under the bus after everything I've done for you, your son, the sacrifices that I have made on behalf of your son. You made a big mistake. You exposed yourself. And I want everybody to go and watch that video. Those who have access to the video where he was insulting his helpers.
Baba, I'm sorry, good morning, as
You
Papa.
can see how quickly he puts
Baba
the
Africa
shade.
Television, where does
Please hold on, my brother. Please hold on. Please hold on, please. That's how you want to interrupt me. Please hold on. So everybody that is able to watch the video, go and see how quickly he puts the shade back on, because he knew he was lying. He knew he was not being sincere. Study. You can study somebody's body language to know when they are sincere.
Papa, I'm sorry, hold on.
I'm not talking to you. Please hold on.
Daddy, wait, I want to talk to you, Papa.
No, I don't want me to talk to me. Just
Papa, you know, if you see now,
I don't want me to talk.
I know I'm
It's not your time. It's not your time, my brother.
Papa. If you
Brother, it's not your time. Now, imagine what he does. He sits down and he pushes people out to go and start calling people names, to berate those who have been close to him, because we know the truth about him. You see, you don't know the design of a house until you get close to it. For those of you that are being pity-partied, those of you that are sympathizing, I respect your emotion. I respect your empathy. That is the natural thing to do. But when you're doing it to the wrong person that would take advantage, castigate, and abuse the society, milk the society, that is where the problem comes in. You see, even criminals have wives, they have babies. And if something happens to their wives, their babies, we'll feel sorry for them, not knowing that they are criminally minded. And they will try to use that criminal mind to take advantage of the people. You think you're doing a good thing, and you are indeed doing a good thing, but you're doing it to the wrong man, to the wrong person. A man who is milking the society to get fame. To get fame. He wants to be Mohbad, but he can never be Mohbad. He can never be. He's building a church under G with your money. Why don't you just come out and tell the society you are building a church, support me to build a church? Those gullible Christians will do that because of their faith in God. But you are using a dead boy's body to milk the society, and we are going to stop you. J. Aloba, be careful before you drive yourself into the den of EFCC. People are watching your every move.
That was Africa TV CEO. He's upset, obviously. He is angry that he was cut away from the juicy expectation on this justice for Mohbad, and obviously from Mohbad's music revenue. He's angry, obviously, very angry. Now he's saying that Mohbad's father is just milking people. Mohbad's father has never said that he has not gotten assistance financially from those that are for justice for Mohbad. He has never said so. In fact, he made it clear several times without number that what he thought Mohbad was going to do for him in life, people who are not his biological children are doing it for him. I don't think people are donating to Mohbad's justice stupidly. No, not at all. In fact, the latest GoFundMe, a lot of people have not donated. People have not really donated to this latest DNA/autopsy toxicology. Many people have not donated. People have done what they needed to do back then, and now they are sitting back to observe, to see. People are skeptical about what the results of the private autopsy and toxicology will bring. Being that Mohbad's body, people need to be educated. They need to have professionals educate them on the percentage or the probability of getting large results that will make sense. I mean, positive results. So this skepticism has not yielded a lot of donation. So this man is obviously pained. He has sort of ridiculed himself, and I think he made a mistake. Sort of, he made a mistake. He came in for business. Let us be sincere. He came in for business. He said it was not for charity, but he was calling Mohbad's father, telling him and sending numerous text messages to him, warning him to desist from appearing on TV or appearing on any platform. I do not understand why that should be an issue, although he said this is what his own company covers, that they cover image and everything. That since Mohbad's father had signed to agree to accept that Africa TV CEO company or limited handles everything, then Mohbad's father should have stuck to the terms and conditions. It is true. It is true if we are to look at it that way. Some might say, oh, why did the man take advantage of? There is nothing like taking advantage. Everything in life is business. If you want to do charity, it's okay. It is Mohbad's father who thought that it was going to be helpful, considering that he was against certain people. He already saw that Wunmi and Mohbad's brother, they were already making money. And he doesn't understand this music thing, the Google, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, all of the social media platform or music stream platform of Mohbad, and how to get money back to him. If these people, particularly Mr. African TV CEO, who claim he lives abroad, I think he lives abroad as he said, he might be able to help him. With the way the man presented himself, Mohbad's father agreed. I'm not going to blame him 100%, because if he did not act, people will be like, oh, so you kept quiet. You allowed them to steal your son's money. So he wanted to get that money. And he felt, okay, let me use African TV CEO as he has told me that this is what he does. But everything did not work out. And now look at African TV CEO. I think the man talks too much. And when I say talking too much, I'm not saying talking. I'm saying talking and saying things that you should not say. That is what is called talking too much.